Veterans Day, and just to our servicemen, just appreciate everything they do in defending this country, and also to the retired servicemen who have given their service to this country. Really appreciate it. But you know, we have Cincinnati coming in this weekend. You know, very good opponent, very balanced opponent, very good on offense. You know, the thing they do, they're a very mobile quarterback, wide receivers that can get down the field and put pressure on the defense. And then their defense is very aggressive, very multiple, blitz a lot. And the thing we're gonna have to do is, you know, just offensively, we're gonna have to be able to move the football and give ourselves a chance. We're gonna have to score some points. In defense, we're gonna have to we can't give up the big play, and we're gonna have to stop the run. The two running backs with Warren and Dokes are really good players. And the thing we can't do is let them get going in the run game. We just gonna have to make them one-dimensional. But we're gonna have to play well. We're gonna have to play well in all three phases, which we didn't do last week. And we just gotta make sure that have us a good week of practice, have a good week of preparation, and be ready to go.
Charlie, one phase that did go well for you was the defense, which played very well at ECU too, and other than the Gardner run and that lengthy drive after the roughing it penalty, Temple didn't get much against the defense.
Well, defensively, we put together, you know, 2 or 3 good games there in a row. And the thing we got to do is continue to play well on defense. You know, we'd like to take away the big run. Even when we give up the big run, we have to, you know, get 3 chances there on the goal line. Then they run a pick play there. They were able to get the score when they threw the ball down on the goal line. And then, you know, we give up the long drive. It had a chance on the field goal. I think if we don't slip on the field goal, we're gonna get that one blocked. And who knows, you know, if you can just pick it up and go return it. But just defensively, we got to continue to improve. We're gonna have to play well this week, and our guys understand the challenge that is before them.
What has happened to the offensive line? I mean, at the beginning of the year, that looked like it was going to be a real strong point. You haven't been able to move the ball. I mean, you know, and I think you're like 127th out of 130 teams in sacks. What has happened there?
Well, the thing we got to do with our offensive line is we got to help them, because if you can be balanced, if you can run the ball and throw a ball, you give them a chance. And you think the other night we were never able to establish the run game. So now you end up giving up 9 sacks, because now it's, you know, we're dropping back and we're throwing it, and we understand, you know, that we lose Jennings, and now all of a sudden when Jennings going down, we're gonna have to put someone else there, and it just kept putting the pressure there. But you know, with our offensive line, we're able to run the football and they're able to put hats on people, and then that's when they play very well.
What about, do you think this team has had a problem adapting to Kerwin Bella's new offense? Do you think it's taken a little longer than maybe we thought?
Well, anytime you get a change and it's a different system for them, and I was just thinking, and I told them, I said, you know, you think about like with Atterbury, you know, it's been Kerwin, then it was Sterling, and then before that, you know, they had a different coordinator. So it's more of, we just got to understand what we can do really good, and we just got to do it. And then where they be running the ball and just giving our quarterback. And the thing about it too, we lost our quarterback. You know, not to make any excuses. You know, you had Blake there at the beginning, and now you come with Jordan, and so, you know, a lot is on the quarterback to do a lot of things. And Kerwin is kind of cut it down. He's cut down his offense just so that we can get things done, and so we can have a chance to just line up and get it and move the football.
The fact that he's had to cut it down, is that an indication that it's been more tough to grasp for this team?
No, not so much. It's been so much to grasp. You know, you came with. So you have Blake, and Blake has been a veteran where Blake understands it. So then you come with a younger quarterback, and so anytime you come with a younger quarterback, now you're gonna have to. You got to find out what they can really do well, because I think we inserted him in the Georgia Tech game. But then we kind of went back and forth, and then Blake really goes down for the season. Now he's in where he's got to go in and go run it.
Will you have Jennings back this week?
We won't know that till later on this week. We'll just see where we are with Jennings, and then you know, I think if he's one of those guys who's very tough, and if he can go, he'll go out there and do what he needs to do.
How about Jacob Mathis? How's he feeling?
Jacob will be back. Jacob was caught a virus last week and got sick, and so, you know, right there, you know, right, and there was the bad part about that is right at the end of the week where we really needed him back. so we needed him for Thursday night, but he'll be back, and I think he's done good. He's done with all the meds, and so he's back.
Donovan just hurt his leg, right?
Ankle.
What about Jaquez?
Jaquez, we'll know with him. We're gonna test him this week, just see where we are, and then with his injury, and just see if he'll be back.
Well, other than 9 sacks, I know the offensive line, you mentioned Jordan, young quarterback, you said after the game a couple were on him. How about the receivers? Are they doing it as far as getting separation?
Well, the thing at wide receiver right now is St. Felix who can get open. Bryce can get open because he's an inside slot guy, so he can do a lot of things to get open. And then McDoom with his speed is where we're using him, where we try to get on top of people with the routes. But it's more with them. It's just making the catches, and sometimes you got to make a difficult catch, and that's what we haven't done. I think that with Mitch, Mitch is always going to play well. He lays out, makes a big catch, and then in the East Carolina game, St. Felix made the one coming across right there in the end zone. But those are catches that just got to become not so much routine for us, but when you're placed in that position, you got to make those catches. We drop wide open balls. We drop balls at critical times in a game that really just that hurts you, where you could have been a first down or a touchdown, and we're not making those catches, and we need to make them.
Cincinnati defensively, you're expecting a lot of the same type of game that you saw out of Temple.
Well, they're really good on defense, and they have a big Mike backer that they blitz a lot. They play a lot of man coverage, so we're gonna have to win outside with man because they're gonna man us up. We know they're gonna bring a lot of pressure, so we're gonna have to put hats on people, and we gotta block the box. If we can block the box and give our quarterback a chance and give our running game a chance to get established, then we're gonna have a chance.
Do their two tailbacks complement each other? Are they similar backs?
They're big backs, and they're no how sometimes you have a bigger back, then you have your speed guy.
Yeah.
Both of these guys are big backs, and they're downhill runners, and it's not so much they run away from you, they run through you. And so we're gonna have to be really good tacklers. We're gonna have to tackle well, because these running backs, they run very hard. So with Warren and Dokes, they kind of look alike. When one's 23, one's 3, and when you take one out, you put the other one in, you kind of get the same guy.
Coach, what's the mood amongst your guys right now?
Well, what I gave them, we practiced on Friday, then I let them go home this weekend, so we're going to go today. And, they'll come back, because the thing about it, we have 3 games left, and we got to get to a bowl game. And so they see that in front of them, and they'll come back to work. I mean, you got enough seniors with guys who have enough leadership about them, who get them going, and the coaches got to do a really good job. We got to do it ourselves.
Coach, not to belabor the point about the 2 timeouts at the end of the game, were you just trying to get in better field position before using them?
Yeah, what we try to do is so the first down play, we throw the ball, it's incomplete. Then the second down play, there's the one that Mitch got hit. Third down play, he gets sacked. So what you was thinking, and we're thinking, so we get the ball to the 50-yard line, you got 2 timeouts, then you start using them then. But we had to, we were backed up already. You came off of the sideline. So with the first it was an incomplete pass. So now all of a sudden you get the ball to midfield. Now you start thinking, okay, now we got these timeouts that we can use them, so we can get in the play that we need to get to. But it wasn't so much that you sit there and think. You don't ever give up on a game, and that's the one thing we won't ever do as a coaching staff is give up on a game. We're always going to battle until the very end. But you want to get the ball in midfield, and then try to get us in the right play, and get us in a situation where we can go score.
Kirk Livingston and KJ Sales ranked pretty highly up by Pro Football Focus at their positions nationally. What have you seen from those guys and what they've been doing this year?
Well, both of those guys are playing well, but you look at that, and it's week in and week out, it's always something more different, because I think last week it was just KJ. Now Kirk got his, they're taking a look at him, but a lot of those reports that you hear, we just got to continue to play out, let these guys continue to play, and then whatever honors that they get is very deserving for them. But right now, just the focus, just the team.
Coach, unless I'm wrong, I don't think Kegler played the other night. Is he
Kegler
okay?
did not play. He's fine. He'll be back this week, but he's been nursing an injury himself.
And any update on Johnny Ford?
no update on Johnny Ford. All right, thank you.